Hey, welcome back. It's Brad, your Pampered Chef consultant. I am going to be showing you a fantastic, easy cake recipe. This is a pumpkin cream cheese bundt cake, and we make it in the quick cooker, which is Pampered Chef's pressure cooker. And this will make your family so happy. I can't even tell you. So to get started, I have in my batter bowl, I have 1.5 cups of a yellow cake mix, and I'm going to add to that some cinnamon and some nutmeg. So I'm going to add the cinnamon and the nutmeg. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of oil, like a vegetable oil. So 1, oops, 2, I'm going to add 1 egg, and it's important when you're baking anything that involves eggs, you really want your egg to be at room temperature. If it's not and you're in a pinch, you could put it in a glass of warm water, not hot, but warm water to kind of speed up the process of bringing it to room temperature. We're going to do a 1/2 cup of canned pumpkin. And those of you that have not seen our can opener, this is our can opener, and what I love about this can opener is that it does not cut the sides of the can. There's no sharp edges. It just releases the glue that seals the lid on. And I'll show you once you get through it. And then it's got a little clip here, so you can take the lid off, and you see it just pulls the lid right off, and there's no sharp edges. Nothing that's going to cut open your bag or mess anything up. So we're going to do a 1/2 cup. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fill up, this measuring cup is an old Pampered Chef favorite. And I love this for peanut butter or pumpkin or honey, anything where you need to make sure it's accurate, but you also want it to come out clean and not make a mess. If I tried to put this in a regular measuring cup, it would come out all stuck to the sides and it would be a mess. It would be really hard to get it all out, but I'm gonna show you this amazing trick. And I really want this to be packed full. We want lots of pumpkin, right? It's fall. All right, so I've got my 1/2 cup of pumpkin, and I'm just going to turn it over and I'm gonna push. And totally clean, all the pumpkins out, nothing stuck to the sides. All right, and now I'm just going to whisk this all together. And what I love about this recipe, because you're only using 1.5 cups of the yellow cake mix, you actually, and you're not even using a full can, it's very easy to just make one and then turn around and make the second. And then you've got 2 cakes, one for your family, you could drop one off at a friend's or your neighbor's house. And we're just gonna whisk this just until everything's nice and mixed together and moist. We don't wanna over mix it. So there's our cake mix. Now, what I'm going to do is I have a block of cream cheese that has already come to room temperature, and I'm going to give that a little beat in my small batter bowl. And now I'm going to add a 1/3 cup of white sugar and just mix that together. And I'm going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. If you hear that lapping behind me, that is my dog, Leia. She is having a drink. All right, we're gonna mix this up. All right, and now our cream cheese filling is done. So we've got our cake batter right here. We've got our cream cheese mixture, and we're gonna layer that into our cake pan. So I have when you get the Pampered Chef quick cooker, you can also get the fluted cake pan. So I've got my cake pan, and you also have this stand that you can hold it in, which makes it really easy it has handles to take it out of the pot. So I'm just gonna push that down in here. And now I'm gonna add just a little bit of oil, and I'm gonna use a basting brush to just kind of grease up this pan a little bit so our cake doesn't stick. Just a little bit of oil, and I'm just using my basting brush, and I'm just gonna brush the sides and all around so nothing sticks when we make our cake. And I probably put about, I don't know, a teaspoon-ish of oil. All right, our cake pan is ready. So now I'm going to take just a little bit, get this out of here, of our cake mix. And I'm gonna put just a little bit of the cake mix into the bottom of the pan and just kind of spread it out. We want a nice cake base of our pumpkin yellow cake mix. Okay, spread that out. Oops. And then now what I'm going to do I'm gonna add our cream cheese mix on top. I mean, doesn't this already sound amazing? Cream cheese, pumpkin, cake, sold. I wish you guys could smell this. What I love about our mix and scrape here is that it really cleans out the whole bowl. It's very easy to make sure you get every single drop out of what you're scraping. And these are dishwasher safe and heat safe. They're not gonna melt when you're using them in something hot, and they're stain resistant. I can't even tell you how much this specific scraper has been in my, in a pot of red pasta sauce or whatever, and it does not change color. Totally washes back white. All right, so now we've got our cream cheese layer. And now I'm just gonna put the rest of our pumpkin cake batter on top. Again, make sure I get everything out. All right, and now we're gonna put our pumpkin cake on top of that cream cheese. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to try this. And we are going to cook this, guys, in a pressure cooker. We are not gonna make this in the oven. We are gonna cook this right in our quick cooker. Just wash my hand. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I have our quick cooker right here, and I'm gonna take the lid off. I'm going to put a cup of water into the pot. And this quick cooker, guys, this is I can't even tell you how much I use this. I know if you've watched my other videos, you know I use this a lot. You can cook beans without having to soak them. You can make pasta dishes in less than 10 minutes. You can make cake. You can make rice. You can make yogurt. There's nothing you can't do in this. I just love it. So I'm gonna pull my little handles up so it's easy for me to remove it when we're done. All right, slight technical difficulty. I apparently misplaced the correct bun pan, and the one that I had was a regular size and it wouldn't fit in the pot. So disregard. So we're gonna improvise, and I'm using the inner pot. So with the quick cooker, you also get this amazing ceramic inner pot. And I put my cake batter in here, and it will fit right into my quick cooker. I promise this time. And this is great not only for cake, but for potatoes or macaroni and cheese, or there's a million things you can do in this pot. I will post a link to my Pinterest page. So if you follow me on Pinterest, I have a board specifically geared towards Pampered Chef recipes. And I highly recommend it. All right, we put our lid on. I'm gonna plug it in. All right, so this is the quick cooker. So what we're going to do is I'm going to change the setting to custom, and we're gonna do 25 minutes. So when at time, I'm gonna change this to 25 minutes, and then I'm gonna press start. So now what's gonna happen is the pressure cooker is going to come up to pressure. It's gonna build pressure inside. There's a little red like stick here on the side, and when the quick cooker is fully pressurized, that will pop up kind of like a turkey, and you can see that it's come to pressure. When it's done cooking, I'll come back and then I'll show you how we release pressure, and then we'll have cake. All right, see you in a few. All right, so our pressure cooker has finished cooking, and it's time to release the pressure. So I'm going to turn it so it doesn't spray my cabinet. And I'm gonna push this button, and it's gonna release the steam. We'll let that steam release. Ooh, I can't wait. All right, it is done. I'm gonna take the lid off. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. It's hot, but we're gonna try it anyway. So because I didn't make this in the cake pan, I'm just gonna serve this as like a spoon cake. So I'm gonna cut a little bit out. Oh, it's so done. And that cream cheese frosting is like warm and gooey. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you can see that. Pumpkin cake with hot, gooey cream cheese. Ooh. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna keep enjoying this, and I'll catch you guys in the event. Bye.